The hospital bill arrived on a Thursday morning that was already difficult. Sarah's daughter, Emma, had spent 6 hours in the emergency room the previous week. What started as severe stomach pain turned out to be appendicitis, caught just in time. Thank God for that. But now, staring at the bill, Sarah felt a different kind of pain in her own stomach. $2,847 for the emergency room visit. Another $1,200 for the surgeon. $450 for anesthesia. Each line item felt like a small punch to her already bruised budget. Her first instinct was familiar, panic, followed immediately by resignation. Medical bills were just part of life, right? Unexpected but unavoidable. Like weather or taxes, or the way her coffee maker always chose Monday mornings to break down. She called her mom, who said what she always said. "Well, honey, you'll just have to make payments. That's what people do." Her co-worker suggested bankruptcy. Her neighbor recommended ignoring it until they offered a payment plan. But Sarah remembered something her grandmother used to say. The worst they can say is no, but you'd be surprised how often they say yes if you just ask nicely. So instead of accepting her fate, Sarah got dressed in her most professional outfit, the one she wore to job interviews and parent-teacher conferences, and drove back to that sterile hospital billing office. The fluorescent lights buzzed overhead as she approached the desk, where a tired-looking woman was shuffling through paperwork that seemed endless. "Excuse me," Sarah said, her heart hammering but her voice steady. "I received this bill for my daughter's emergency care, and I'm hoping you can help me understand it better." She pulled out the bill and placed it gently on the counter, not demanding, just asking. "Can you please double-check these billing codes? I want to make sure everything is accurate." The woman, her name tag read Patricia, looked up with surprise. Most people either yelled or cried. Sarah was doing neither. Patricia typed something into her computer, paused, typed again. "Oh, I see an issue here. You were charged for a private room, but your daughter was in a shared space. Let me fix that." Click, click, click on the keyboard. $400 adjustment. "Thank you so much," Sarah said genuinely. "I also wanted to ask, do you have any financial assistance programs available? This has been a really difficult year for our family." Without a word, Patricia reached into a drawer and pulled out a thick packet of forms. "Fill these out. Most people qualify for some level of assistance. Bring them back next week. And would it be possible to set up a reasonable payment plan for whatever remains after the assistance is processed?" Patricia smiled, the first real smile Sarah had seen in that office. "Absolutely. We can work with you." 3 weeks later, after financial assistance was applied and adjustments were made, the $2,847 bill had become $707, payable over 18 months with no interest. Sarah learned something powerful that day. Hospitals are businesses, but they're also full of human beings, and human beings often want to help if you give them the chance. Sometimes asking the right questions isn't about being clever or manipulative. It's about being brave enough to advocate for yourself with kindness and respect.